Okay, so think about your gym routine. Here and there, you're working hard,
Yeah.
right? And yeah, results matter, obviously.
Sure, that's the goal.
But there's also that other thing. Like, you want to feel like someone notices the effort, you
Yeah.
know? Not just another membership number.
Like you're actually part of something.
Exactly. So what if your gym could like automatically see that and appreciate the milestones, the small wins?
That's a great hook, actually. And it's spot on for what we're diving into today, these automated milestone celebrations in gyms.
Right.
Imagine your gym system kind of giving you a virtual high five, even when things are super busy.
Yeah. And look, this isn't just, a nice to have fluffy idea. We've been looking at work by Jim Thomas, the gym business expert.
Oh, yeah, his stuff on member loyalty.
Specifically his piece, Unlocking Member Loyalty, about how these automated celebrations can seriously boost retention and even, well, revenue.
It's surprising how much impact it can have, right? Just feeling seen.
Totally. So our mission for this deep dive, for you listening, is to get into the why and the how. Why does this matter for your experience? What milestones are we even talking about?
And crucially, how can a gym actually set this up so it feels, genuinely good and not just robotic?
Okay, let's kick off with the why. Why is this so important? Thomas makes this really strong point. People often leave gyms not because they aren't getting results.
Yeah, I've heard that. It's often something else.
It's because they feel invisible, just completely unnoticed. Think about putting all that effort in, and it feels like no one cares if you show up or not.
That's a powerful thought. And it highlights the difference between just like being tolerated as a customer and feeling genuinely valued.
Right.
A gym that just takes your money versus one that actively acknowledges your effort. Completely different vibe.
Totally.
And that recognition, it taps into something really fundamental, doesn't it? That need to belong, to feel like you're part of a community.
Yeah, it shifts you from just customer to member in a real sense.
And that feeling, that community aspect, Thomas argues it's not just fluff. It's a huge driver for sticking with it.
He calls them mini victories, these milestones. I really like that term.
We do.
It's like the gym is saying, hey, we see that step you just took, all those little bits that add up.
And if you think about habit formation, those mini victories are like gold dust. Little bursts of positive reinforcement.
Keeps you going, great.
Exactly. Instead of just aiming for some huge goal way off in the distance, you get these little nudges. It helps those good habits actually stick.
Okay, and here's where it gets even more interesting, strategy-wise. These aren't just feel-good moments. They can open doors.
How so?
Thomas talks about positive emotional spikes. When you feel good, recognized,
Yeah.
you might be more open to hearing about other things the gym offers, things that could actually help you.
Okay. So when you're feeling positive about your progress, that's a good time to maybe suggest a personal training package or a new class. Makes sense.
Yeah, or even just telling your friends. If you feel celebrated, you're way more likely to refer people, right? Bring in workout buddies.
Which then strengthens the community you're part of. It's a nice little cycle.
Okay, so we get the why. It makes you feel good, keeps you motivated, maybe opens you up to new stuff. But what milestones are we actually talking about? What can a gym automate?
Thomas gives a really practical list. Let's run through some examples so people can picture it.
Good idea.
Okay, first one, super simple. The 10th check-in.
Right, just showing up consistently early on.
Exactly. And he suggests something small, like, hey, 10th visit. Awesome consistency, grab a protein bar on us. Just a little acknowledgement.
Nice. A little fuel boost. What about classes?
Yeah, 25th class attended. That's dedication, especially for group fitness fans. A quick message, 25 classes strong, keep it up.
Okay, and bigger ones.
100 check-ins. That's a proper milestone. Thomas suggests maybe something a bit more substantial there.
Like what?
Like, wow, 100 visits. Come see us at the front desk for a special thank you gift. Creates a bit of buzz.
I like that. Makes it feel like an achievement.
Anniversaries, too. Your 1-month anniversary. That's a key point where people sometimes drop off, right?
Sure.
So a message like, happy 1 month, celebrate by bringing a friend for free this week, encourages you, and potentially brings in someone new.
Smart. Get a workout buddy out of it, maybe.
Definitely. And personal bests, lifting heavier, running faster.
Yeah.
Even a simple automated new PB, awesome work, can be super motivating right in that moment.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And birthdays. Can't forget those.
Nope. Thomas suggests maybe a complimentary PT session. Happy birthday. Enjoy a free session on us this week. Makes you feel special. Maybe try a service you wouldn't normally.
That's a great perk.
And his bonus idea is really cool. If the gym has the tech,
Tech, like tracking apps and stuff?
Yeah, to track actual progress,
Right.
like hitting a body fat percentage goal or losing your first 5 pounds.
Oh, wow. That's specific.
Imagine getting a message saying, congrats on hitting 5% body fat loss. Your hard work is really showing. That kind of personalized feedback, hugely motivating.
Okay, yeah, that's next level. So this all sounds great in theory, but how does a gym actually do this, the automation part?
Right, the mechanics. Thomas lays out a framework. Step one is crucial. The platform, the software they use.
The gym management system.
Exactly. It needs to be able to talk to you, basically,
Mhm.
via SMS, email, app notifications.
Okay.
He mentions names like Trainerize, MindBody, Zen Planner, ClubOS, Push Press. There are quite a few out there. But the point is, the gym needs that tech engine.
Gotcha. So that's the foundation. What next?
Then it's milestone mapping. The gym needs to sit down and decide, okay, what actions actually show engagement for our members?
Is it visits, class attendance, how long they've been a member, that kind of thing?
Precisely. They define what matters, what shows you're, sticking with it, and then they
Mhm.
program the system to watch for those triggers.
Right. And the actual messages, they can't just be generic, can they?
Oh, definitely not. Thomas really stresses this. Short, energetic, personal. That's the key.
Nobody wants a boring corporate email saying, congrats on visit 10.
Exactly. He even suggests using emojis sparingly to add a bit of warmth, make it feel more human, like a quick virtual high five.
Finding that balance. Okay.
And importantly, he says, try to include something extra. A little surprise offer, an invite, a call to action. Don't just say, good job.
Keep the momentum going.
Yeah. He gives this great example for the 50th check-in. Something like, you just hit 50 check-ins at gym name. Love that consistency. Swing by the desk for your limited edition 50 check-in badge A&D. Get entered into our monthly prize draw.
Oh, okay. I see. It's recognition plus a tangible thing, the badge, plus another incentive with the draw.
Exactly. Hits multiple points. It's personalized, acknowledges effort, gives a reward, encourages interaction, makes you feel properly seen.
So once the messages are written and the milestones are mapped,
Yeah.
then it's just set it and forget it.
Pretty much, yeah. That's the automate and trigger part. The software handles it, sends the message right after the check-in or on the anniversary date or whatever the trigger is.
No one has to manually track every single person's 10th visit.
Right. That's the beauty of automation. It ensures consistency. Nobody falls through the cracks.
But Thomas also talks about not just relying on digital stuff,
Right?
adding a physical element.
Yes. Good point. Combining the digital nudge with something tangible, like maybe a milestone achievers board in the gym.
Or leaderboards for challenges,
Yeah.
if that fits the gym style.
Yeah, or locker tags, maybe some free gym merch for the really big milestones. It just makes the recognition feel a bit more real, solid.
Gives it a presence in the actual gym space.
Mm-hmm. Brings it out of the app and into the environment.
Okay, and speaking of merch and rewards, Thomas has ideas for those too, right? The surprise and delight stuff. Things that don't cost the gym a fortune.
Absolutely. Low-cost, high-impact things. Branded gear is a classic. A hat, a t-shirt, water bottle. Useful stuff people actually like.
Or a buddy pass. Let you bring a friend along.
Yeah, that's a great one. Or a free smoothie post-workout. Simple, but appreciated.
Definitely. I'd take a free smoothie. Or maybe a discount on a PT session. Could tempt you to try it out.
For sure. And it doesn't always have to be a thing. It could be recognition, like featuring you in the gym newsletter or on their Instagram story.
Oh, that's interesting. Public praise.
Yeah, some people love that. And one I really liked, a handwritten thank you card.
Oh, wow. Old school.
Right. In today's world, that personal touch, it can mean a lot, shows genuine appreciation.
It really does.
And he also mentions maybe creating tiers, like different levels of celebration as you hit bigger and bigger milestones. Keeps you aiming for the next level, like a rewards program.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Gamifies it a bit.
Sort of, yeah. Keeps the motivation fresh.
All right, so let's switch gears slightly.
Mhm.
Thomas talks about the business benefits for the gym. But let's connect those back to why it matters for us, the members.
Good angle. Okay, first big one, higher retention.
Which means,
Gyms that do this tend to keep members longer. And for you, the member, if you feel valued, you stick around, right?
yeah, you're more likely to stay consistent.
Which means you're more likely to actually get the results you want. So gym wins, you win.
Okay, makes sense. What else? Increased revenue for the gym. How did that help me?
Well, Thomas points out that those strategic offers tied to milestones can lead people to try new services or upgrade.
Right.
And look, a financially healthy gym can invest back into the facility, better equipment, nicer changing rooms, more classes. Stuff that directly benefits your experience.
Okay, fair point. And referrals.
Happy members talk. If you feel good about your gym, you tell people. That brings in more members, potentially your friends, and builds a stronger community.
Which makes the gym a better place to be anyway. Got it.
Then there's improved engagement. If you're getting these positive messages, you're probably paying more attention to other gym communications too, right? Using their app more, seeing class schedules.
And more connected generally, yeah.
And the last one he mentions is boosted staff morale, which might sound like just a gym thing.
But happy staff make for a better atmosphere?
Right. Absolutely. If the staff are encouraged and empowered to celebrate member wins, they're probably more positive, more helpful. It just makes the whole place feel better when you walk in.
That definitely impacts the member experience. Okay, so if a gym is listening and thinking, yeah, we should do this, Thomas has some implementation tips.
He does. Key one, start small. Don't try to automate everything at once.
Like that.
Just to get it right. Pick 1 or 2 key milestones, maybe the 10th visit and the 1-month anniversary. Automate those and really nail the process. Make sure the messages are good, the triggers work.
Iron out the kinks before scaling up. Ensures a smooth experience for members.
Exactly. Then involve the staff. Train them on it. Make sure they know when automated messages are going out and encourage them to echo that recognition in person.
So it feels like a genuine culture of celebration, not just automated emails.
Precisely. It needs that human touch, too.
Makes sense.
What else? Use feedback. Ask members what they think. Do they like the messages? Are the rewards appealing? What else would they like to see celebrated?
Keep refining it based on what actually resonates.
And tied to that, test different things. Try different message wording, different offers, different timing. See what works best to keep members feeling engaged and appreciated.
Constant improvement. Okay.
It's about making sure it genuinely connects.
So let's wrap this up then. The big takeaway here seems to be that these automated milestone celebrations, they're not just fluff. They're a really smart tool.
Yeah, a powerful way for gyms to make members make you feel properly valued, noticed.
And that feeling, it leads to more engagement, a stronger sense of belonging.
And ultimately, a better, more positive, and probably more successful fitness journey for you.
Okay, so here's a final thought to leave people with. Think about your own fitness path, right? What wins have you had, big or maybe even small, that kind of went unnoticed, maybe even by yourself?
That's a good question. We often downplay our own progress.
Totally. So what difference might it make to your motivation, your connection to the gym, if those moments were actually acknowledged, celebrated?
Yeah, how would that change things for you?
It's definitely something to mull over. Maybe, check out how your current gym handles recognition. Or if you're looking for one, ask about it.
Are these systems in place? Do they actively value member progress?
Because finding a fitness environment that genuinely cheers you on, that could be a real game changer for sticking with it long term.